Hey guys, welcome to tip video number 2. I'm going to show you in this one how I find my sites using maps and a few other techniques. So let's start. So I've got a map here. It's kind of an area close by. I've marked a bunch of home sites. Now, did I go out and look for these? No. Absolutely, I did not. I've never actually been to these. So, how did I find them? Well, the first thing you want to do is if you can go to your library and get your hands on an old map like this, or you can find numerous ones online. I would get a print off of that. If you're online, get a screenshot, save it to your phone, save it to your PC, and hang on to that. Because you're going to need it. There's no home sites on it yet, but you're going to need it. The next thing I would do is I would search your area. See if you can find, and I don't know if it's the same for every province in Canada or every state in the US, where you can find cadastral maps. They may be known as plat maps or something like that in other areas. But for us here in Eastern Canada, I've been finding them as cadastral maps. So anyway, that's basically what this map is a cadastral map. But it's not the online version. This is hand-drawn. Okay, so once you find your cadastral map, I'm just going to pick one randomly and a random province. So just for giggles, I'm going to pick New Brunswick. Okay, and I've already picked an area. It gives you a little readout, like, a few historical facts, things like that. Then it gives you the map. And you can see on the map all the different land grants that are here with a name associated with them, and your major roads and things like that. Usually where a land grant intersects with a road, somewhere around here you're going to find a home site if there was a home on it. If this is too small, there is an option where you can actually download. There's a download button there as well. There's zoom out, and then download. So you can get the bigger size. The next thing that you can do is download an app. So once you've got that map saved, download an app like Photo Blend, Blend Pick, something like that. You're going to need that. When you get this downloaded, go over to Google Earth, find that area that you're kind of curious about that's on that cadastral map, plat map, whatever you want to call it. Find the general area on Google Earth and take a screenshot of Google Earth. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open this up. And you'll get, I'm not downloading this one because I've already got one. You're going to want to open up your cadastral map or your plat map. Then it'll offer you, give you the option to open up another. So you're going to open up the other photo is going to be your Google Earth image. And then what you're going to do is you're going to overlay one on top of the other where the roads intersect. And it'll give you another option to change the transparency on your top map. So once you get it all lined up, change the transparency, and you'll be able to see right over top of, if you picture a Google Earth map being on top of this, you'll be able to see all these lines, all these old roads, lot numbers, things like that. Then you might be able to see some anomalies on your Google Earth image, right? Because this one here will show through And then you'll be able to, if there's an anomaly, you'll be like, aha, there's a home site there. Hence this one. These ones here are in heavily wooded areas and it's winter and I'm not going to truck through the woods looking for them. This one, it looks like there's a field or there's an open area, something like that right in around this. And there's also a stream that runs through, which is like awesome if you're looking for an old home site, because I usually built near streams. They did need a water source, right? So anyway, that's how I found this one. And that's actually how I found all of these. But this one in particular, that's the one I think we're going to look for. So let's go jump in the truck. We'll put some gas in, go for a little drive, and I'll see you when I get to this road right here. Cheers. Hey guys, so here's tip video number 2. This goes along with the portion that I just recorded. I just left you from that. It was the mapping part. So now I've found the road, the old road that's on the map. Shows a few homesteads on it. It looks pretty slick, but I'll try to get down there and we'll look for the signs and see if we can find anything that would kind of give us an idea of where these cellar holes could be. It's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride here. It's just it's not even a serviced road. They're using it to haul pulpwood out of right now. So as you recall on the maps, it shows that it's actually, I don't know, maybe 1.5 kilometers to 2, so I guess it would be like 1 mile for US, which we've got to be pretty close to here now. Looking at the odometer, I'm pretty close. So we're cresting a hill. It's always good to check hills, high points. And actually, when we look over here, we can see some apple trees. There might be a cellar hole right down in there, but I'm not seeing it. It's more of a gully. So I have a funny feeling, and there's a rock face over there. I have a funny feeling that this was actually farm field. So we're going to keep on going. There's another big apple tree there. And there's a couple more that I'm coming up to here. I still don't see anything that would show like a roadway or a laneway in. But this was definitely an orchard or something. Probably a field. So there's another old apple tree. We've got to be getting fairly close. I see there's a brook coming up here as well. So that's a water source. And I see a really old apple tree in there with a hump. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'll tell you what, I'm going to back up and get out of the way. And we're going to take a walk in there. So stand by. Okay. Oh, snow is deep. Okay, I'm assuming this is probably a driveway, maybe. You can see that there's a hump there and the trees. So the apple trees are always a dead giveaway. So if there's actually a cellar hole in here somewhere, then oh, I hope there is. I'd hate to have to go searching for another one, but according to my old maps, there is one here, and I think it was lived in till the 40s or something like that. Okay, there's the water source down there. Nice brook, stream, big old apple tree, and we have hole. And there we go. So there was obviously electricity out in this old place. Got some wires there. But a nice stone foundation. So this one probably has some age to it. The field would have went up that way. It's a beautiful area though. The other side of the brook, I see a big old apple tree too. So, and one down here. So there's some signs for you to look for. Looking for old home sites. So we're going to call this tip number 2 since it worked out for me. Alright guys, we'll see you at the next one.